Hey everybody, welcome back to DeLoreanTECH, and here we are at DMC California, celebrating 40 years of Back to the Future. And we're here with Mr. Danny Botkin, DMC California. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Great to have everybody here today.
Cool. So we are doing a tour today, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to take a couple tours of people around the shop just to let them see what we do here, restoring the cars step by step.
What is the occasion?
Well, let's have some anniversary of some sort. But today is Back to the Future Day.
It is.
Yes, so big deal on our Back to the Future fans. It's really nice to do something today.
So Danny, you are the time machine builder, the guru. How many time machines have you built?
So far, 34.
34?
Yeah,
Wow.
34.
Are you working on 35?
Yeah, doing that.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
Soon
awesome.
to be.
Awesome, man. Cool. All right, so we'll get started here. We're going to go around the entire facility, check out all the cars. Looking forward to it. Let's get going.
Okay, let's do it.
Located in the heart of Huntington Beach, California, just 15 miles from Disneyland, sits one of the most iconic destinations for DeLorean owners and fans, DMC California. This isn't just a repair shop, it's a living museum, a restoration hub, and a community center for one of the most legendary cars in automotive history. Led by Danny Botkin and Cameron Wynn, the facility covers approximately 7,500 square feet. It's a purpose-built space that includes multiple service bays, a parts inventory area, and room for full restorations and custom builds. The layout is functional and efficient, designed to support everything from routine maintenance to complete frame-off rebuilds. The facility has been operating out of its current location since the early 2000s after moving from a smaller shop in Garden Grove to accommodate growing demand. Danny Botkin's been working on DeLoreans for decades. His experience spans everything from mechanical troubleshooting to body panel replacement and electrical upgrades. Under his leadership, the shop has become a trusted destination for DeLorean owners across the West Coast and beyond, with many customers shipping their cars in from out of state. In 2021, both Danny and DMC California were featured in Expedition Back to the Future, a 4-part miniseries on Discovery Channel. The show followed the build of a screen-accurate DeLorean Time Machine replica, which Danny constructed for a charity auction benefiting the Michael J. Fox Foundation. The segment highlighted the shop's capabilities and its role in preserving the DeLorean legacy, not just through service, but through cultural impact.
So what do we have here in the showroom?
We have a really nice one today. This is a 2,000-mile original DeLorean. Been sitting in a lady's garage for a long time.
Wow.
We obtained that a couple of years ago from her, and we just went through the fuel system, went through the brakes and the tires, stuff like that. Kind of kept all the fuel lines original just because somebody might want this for a museum piece.
Got it.
Since it's so perfect. We did put headliners in it because they were falling down.
Got it.
But essentially, if someone's looking for an absolute perfect DeLorean, this is
All
it.
original?
This is it. All original. 5-speed gray interior.
Plastic overflow bottle?
Plastic overflow.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. Keeping it in there, I want to keep
Very
it
nice.
original.
Yeah.
But you can see how inside, how perfect the interior is.
Yeah.
And mind you, the only thing we did was the headliners.
Awesome barn find.
Yeah, we get a few of them come in. People always ask how many DeLoreans are left in the world. My line is 6,000 to 7,000, but you just never know. I mean, last year we had 3 800-mile cars come in. All within a few months. It was just like 800 miles on each one.
800 miles.
Had a 700-mile car come in last year also.
Okay.
Just there's a ton of them in people's
Are they
pockets.
local? Are they from
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're just everywhere.
So we're going to get ready to go on this tour. Lead the way, Danny.
Okay. So welcome to the shop.
Yeah.
Don't look underneath that car. That's a Lotus. It's pretty close to the line, but not quite.
A Lotus.
Yeah, it's a Lotus Esprit.
Very nice. I didn't know you worked on those.
We didn't, but it's Stephen Wynn's car.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we bought one.
An
Really-
exception, obviously, right?
Really nice to feel the car. But I mean, this is the shop. We have usually 3 bays going on at any one time. But we get everything here. We get something simple oil changes to full restorations. And to kind of let you know, if you find a barn find that you brought, then bring it to me for restoration. First thing we're going to do, Gordon, is we're going to do one thing. We have an 11-page inspection report. That will list every single thing on the car. I do all the inspections personally myself here. And then once we get that inspection done, we do a complete estimate of what it's going to cost for us to do it. And we work with you. Some guys like to work on their own cars. So there's certain things that we'll do here. You'll take it home, do the rest. Or we'll do everything. Lately, it's been more of everything. People want perfect cars. But that's kind of like how a full restoration would go. Otherwise, any car that you buy, or find somewhere, we're happy to work on it and do basic stuff or even change them, like I said, back to the future cars. But any questions? Yes.
The artists scramble and get all the parts to make a time machine, or do you know where to go each time?
I have it all down pretty good on time machine parts, although that does take the longest. Usually if somebody wants a time machine and they have a driving car, I will tell them I'll get a deposit down and we'll start putting together the parts. It probably takes me a few months to start getting all the parts together. And the other thing, it takes me probably 3 or 4 weeks to actually put it all on. Yeah. I've got it down pretty good right now.
So what's the hardest part to get for a time machine?
Hardest part to get? I guess the hardest part to do is the flex tubes.
Okay.
Honestly, getting the flex tube is a one job that nobody likes. All the builders hate it. But, you know, you get it down, and you get all the bends right. I'm probably one of the only ones that actually use the solid aluminum 3/4 inch rod, where a lot of guys will use conduit from Home Depot and stuff like that. A lot easier to bend. I kind of wanted to keep with the original car, though.
Is there a mold you use for that, or each time you're just gonna like eyeball it? Or?
I do have a template.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a machine shop. I work with a guy. He's been doing them a lot for me lately, but we did make a whole template to start doing those. So, yeah, it's been really nice. It's so busy here with normal stuff. If I can sublet some of the stuff out, I do. There's a lot of great builders out there that, you know, all over the internet now building parts, where I used to do every single thing myself. You know, building flex boxes, doing flex tubes, everything's done by me. You know, even trying to have, you know, time circuits. But now we got a guy overseas that makes beautiful time circuits. All the builders use them. You know, it's just.
Have you already installed the left front fender? Already
One of the new ones?
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah, beautiful fit.
Did you see any difference between the old and the new?
Very subtle differences you probably would never notice. But the engineer that helped design that did a lot of the design work and 3D printing here in his office. And there's certain things where around the windshield and things like that, we're mounting sections that we just changed a little bit to make it more perfect. But essentially, it's right on money.
Really?
If you look up in the showroom, that is a brand new left front fender hanging right there.
I'll have to go check that
Yeah,
out.
it's a beautiful piece.
You didn't notice differences in the manufacturer? Like,
No.
you know, it's if it's a little bit, you know, a little flimsier or a little bit stronger, or
I
you know,
believe it's exactly the same gauge stainless steel.
Really?
And that was a concern that we did have at the very beginning, because stainless steel is a mixture of different metals. And, you know, you get that mixture wrong, it's not going to blend right, it's not going to do it right. They really got it right on. I mean, you know, they did such a great job. Yeah, James over in our Houston store was really ahead of that.
Oh, really?
Just phenomenal. You might have seen the video. If you get a chance, he did a beautiful video on the internet. Why the things are getting stamped and done. It's a gorgeous thing to watch if you can.
So now what's more preferable for the fuel lines? Because I seen a certain person on YouTube saying that stainless steel braided fuel lines are better than the
original.
The originals?
Yes. Yeah, the original was made a Teflon interior, and it has just a black rubber sheet above it. A lot of people look at that black rubber and say, "Oh, my lines look great." If you pull that back, you could see it.
Because I heard that those old lines can cause the fire.
Oh yeah. No, we've lost about 2 cars a year due to fires. This year, I'll be honest with you, this year we haven't had one, but the last 2 years we've lost like 2 cars a year. If you go on YouTube and type in DeLorean fire, you'll see the fire department actually filmed a guy on the side of the road whose car unfortunately burned down to nothing. It's sad. It really is.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
What's probably the #1 safety upgrade for the car, right? What would be like #2, do you think? I mean,
Relay upgrades.
Relay upgrades, okay.
And that's just because the circuit breakers and relays originally they wear out.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing that could happen is the circuit breaker fails and you overheat the car.
How about the plastic overflow bottle?
Plastic overflow bottle, it should be done. And you can see them on the back where all the fluid flows and hits the back. It usually will blow out.
Right.
So absolutely, there's quite a few safety things that need to be done. You know, changing the alternator, you know you're going to need it because the old ones kind of rot through and bleed out the bottom. You know, fuel lines, you know, definitely go through. And people are still running around original tires, which is really sad.
Ouch.
But you know, just have someone go through it. You know, don't trust it, especially if you're driving it around a lot.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because like any car, and I would tell you on an old Trans Am or an old Corvette, you know, hoses go bad. You know, anything rubber's got to go that's 40, 30 years old. You know, it just has to. So, and that's what we're here for. To go through it.
Any increase in like the attention or demand per se of people trying to own or repair DeLoreans? In the last
It
couple
seems
of
to be
years?
going a little bit more every year.
Every year.
Right after
Like
COVID's when the
consistent?
prices jumped.
Oh.
Because I think a lot of people were got stuck at home and were pulling cars out of the garage
Okay.
and fixing them up and going through them. That's where we saw it. They kind of leveled out right now on price wise, but I think essentially you'll just start seeing a steady growth.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, but it's nice that the cars are up there where they should be now, because it gives us the opportunity to put more money into it and the customer will get it back. You know, there's very few cars that you can fix up and put a ton of money into that you're actually going to get the money back. With a DeLorean, pretty easy to do.
It's an investment.
It is
Right?
a great investment. Get it right. Yeah.
Do you know how many are available like on the market right now?
I don't. You know, it varies.
Very.
And yet you can always find them. They're always going to bringatrailer.com, eBay. You know, they'll always have a few up there. There's another company with up in Beverly Hills Car Club. They buy anything. You know, they don't really do any much. So if you get it, they're really a good place to look to. But just be aware that they're not cars that have gone through. They're cars they'll buy from somebody. They'll wash them up, put them in there, and sell them. That's it. So just have them checked out. I've seen some guys get some great deals from that, and I've seen some guys get cars that probably never should be on the road too. So
Yep.
just be careful.
Yeah.
Would this be like a resource?
I always tell people if they're looking to buy a car and you're questioning, call me.
Okay.
Call me. Send me an email. You know,
Yeah.
say, Danny, I'm looking at this car. What do you think? Chances are I know it.
Okay.
You know, and if I don't, I can look at pictures. I can tell you, oh yeah, you know, the frame's ready to rot out here, or you know, blocks rot. Or, you know, I could give you a little bit of hints that way. Otherwise, too, also if you're going to buy a car from a private seller, just have them. You know, if they're local,
Yeah.
see if they'll bring it in and have it checked out before you buy it.
Yeah.
You know, I've had that happen a lot too, and then I'll go through it with the buyer and the seller, make sure you get a good car. Because the worst thing I hate to see is when a guy or a girl buys a car and it's junk.
Yeah.
You know, I've given estimates to people and they go, "Danny, this is a 5,000 mile car." And I said, "Yeah, but it sat outside, the frame's rusted." I've given some bad news, which I hate to do.
Oh.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go through some of the DeLoreans over here at DMC California. Get a lot of nice examples. So you can see he's got the stainless fuel line upgrade, stainless overflow bottle. Those are definitely the top two safety items that are needed for the DeLorean. Got another one here that they're working on as well. Again, stainless steel fuel lines and stainless overflow bottle. A lot of parts. There's tons of parts in the back over there. You got like hoods and you got fenders and stuff over there. You got a car here that looks like they're really going through this one. And again, stainless steel fuel lines, stainless overflow bottle. Man, I really want to see that Lotus. I wonder if Danny will let us take a look at it really quick here. Should I ask? So ask and ye shall receive. So he's gonna show us, he's gonna unveil the DeLorean's older sibling here, also a Giugiaro designed car, as you can tell. Nice black Lotus. What year?
83.
Oh, an 83, a later one. Nice. So it matches the year of my DeLorean, which I like. Oh, very nice. So full restoration or what?
It's Kenny. We've just already gone through an audit.
Okay.
Tip-top shape it down.
Nice.
We're
Very
looking at
nice.
peak job ends.
Paint job and everything, nice. Yeah, definitely needs it. You can kind of see it right here. But this is a very cool car. So mid-engine car runs a lot hotter than a DeLorean. Turbo.
Very nice. Special edition 29.
Oh, cool. So explain to me what that means.
I have no idea. I know DeLoreans. I know a lot about Trans Ams too, but DeLoreans.
Okay, got it. This isn't too far off from a DeLorean though, right?
It isn't. But,
Yeah.
you know, I'll be honest with you, I love Lotus, personally. I
Yeah.
thought they're great little cars. I get in here and I drive this one. It's too cramped.
Is it?
I don't like it. The DeLorean
the
just
same.
feels so much more roomy
Mm-hmm.
for the same kind of look, much more comfortable. You know, I could never think of driving this to Vegas, you know.
Right. Oh yeah.
No. But it's a gorgeous car.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Got a sunroof.
Yeah, Sunder's got more.
Do the headlights pop up still?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that all works.
That works. Awesome. Turbo.
But unfortunately, it has the spider.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. That's what they call the spider disease.
Yeah, they call it spidery.
Yeah.
You just gotta find a guy that really knows.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
takes a lot of work.
Did he pick this up locally, or did he have it shipped here? Or what?
Locally, actually.
Locally?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a friend of one of our mechanics.
Oh, nice. That
Guy,
one.
it was a friend of his. Guy had a Lotus. He still sold his.
Very cool.
It was a friend of his. He was just selling it.
Okay.
4-cylinder turbo.
So this is a 4-cylinder turbo. I wonder, well, how much time you think before you're gonna get it on the road? Or is it running?
Oh, it runs great.
Oh, it runs good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Went all through the engine and everything.
Okay.
Dude. No, she runs it. Drives great right now. It's just some paint job. It's the
Right.
next thing.
Right.
You gotta find someone really good to do it right. The car deserves to be really done nice.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And here is the reproduction fender that Danny was talking about earlier. Here, this is a raw fender. Let's take a look at this. It looks good. Hardly indistinguishable from the original fenders. There's the infamous Alpha 5 red painted DeLorean motor, the PRV. We've got a bunch of other stuff here. You got battery cables. You've got all sorts of different parts here for the car. You got books. So you got Barry Wills's book. You got the Stephen Ardington book. You got the Back to the Future Almanac. You got a bunch of stuff here. So if you want to know what AC refrigerant they use here at DMC, they use RedTech. This is the one to use. This is the one that we use, and it works quite well. And you'll notice up here you have the original signage for the Quality Assurance Center that was here in Orange County as well. So I think it's a Costco or a Home Depot now, but they were able to acquire the sign. We did some videos on this, but here it is, still present at DeLorean Motor Company California. Here's one of my favorite sites, a double-sided dealer sign. You don't get to see these very often. Extremely rare. If you can find one, they're out there. Expect to pay about twice as much as a standard single-sided dealer sign. Now these ones were the ones that they did not hang these up on walls. What they did was they put them on a pedestal. You can kind of see where that was, and this would be sort of out in an open space in front of a building. And some additional parts here. You've got doors, you've got fascias, you've got bodies. That one got cut in half right there. Got frames, motors. This container here has a bunch of parts as well. Take a look at that. There you go, guys. Tons of parts in here. Here's a nice looking early VIN 81, and I think I know who the owner of this car is. This is Dustin's car. Unfortunately, he had a little bit of an issue with the door. Okay, so you got to be extremely careful when you're driving around with your doors up and entering a garage or anything that has sort of a low hanging above the vehicle. This could absolutely happen to you, and this is not a cheap fix, okay? You can see there's glass all over the inside of the car here, and it's very unfortunate because a lot of times, you know, you're driving around, and with a DeLorean, there's just things different about the car. You know, the doors, obviously, and a lot of times you just don't know what could go wrong, so you need to be very careful. I always believe in doing a circle of safety every time I get inside my car. I never really drive the car with the doors up unless I'm completely outside and there's really nothing even close to the roof of the car. But unfortunately, accidents happen. So we don't really know the extent of the damage here. It looks like the torsion bar might be okay. But as you can see, the glass here is really messed up. The door itself is completely deformed. That's gonna have to be replaced. But other than that, maybe the roof box is okay. We don't really know yet. You don't know until you get inside there. This is a very nice car. I've known this car for many years now, and it's really unfortunate that this had to happen. But here we are at DMC California, and they are going to get it fixed for Dustin. Steel grill out here too, stainless steel grill. A ton of parts out here as well. You've got wheels, you've got spare tires as well. You've got additional motors, engine blocks in the back over here. So this car right here has definitely seen better days, but they're doing a full restoration on it. You can tell it's been stored outside, but again, you've got completely rebuilt. Okay, you've got the new stainless steel fuel lines. You got your stainless overflow bottle here. They're going through the engine right now on this one. And here you are in Danny's office. So a lot of cool stuff here. Go ahead and take a look at this.
Public areas, they have to have an emergency shut off. So they have me go up there and put an emergency shut off. So anytime I can push the button, right here. So,
Have you heard anything about Florida? Screeners?
I'm working on that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so
It's in a warehouse there, and we are in talks.
And you're about to use the car.
Yes. Somebody told me they found it. Oh wow. Did they find it?
Danny, rumor has it that you only build Back to the Future Part 2 cars.
Not exactly true, but
Okay,
most of my cars
okay.
are Part 2 cars.
Okay, now is that just a preference of yours, or?
It's a preference of mine, yes, because I love the Mr. Fusion. It's
Got it.
it's next to the time circuits or the flux capacitor, of course.
Right.
The Mr. Fusion just is really good to do. But I've done 2 Part 1 cars
2 Part 1s out of 34? Okay.
out of 34.
Okay.
But most everybody they really like here they like that.
You charge more for the Part 1?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
There's more parts involved in it.
Oh,
You know,
interesting.
before what happened when they did the Part 2 car, they basically took Mr. Fusion and the hubcap off and put a plate on top, and that's it. So all that plutonium chamber, basically, all the heat sinks, the hoses, the twist off top, the yellow top, and everything, that's expensive to make. Yeah. So it is a little easier to do Part 2, but I kind of like a Part 2 because people can they can open up, put their fake bananas in, and
The beer cans.
The beer
things like that. The plutonium is really nice too. I know there's guys who make the plutonium too. They actually make it so you can pop that in, the thing drops down like it does. And the sound.
Wow.
Hey, kudos to all the guys that make it. I know Bruce in Florida makes most of it. I think most of his are Part 1s. And he does a great job doing it.
Is there anybody who makes, and maybe it's you, a car that can actually be sort of go back and forth between a Part 1 and a Part 2 relatively easily by...
There's people that do it, but the only
Okay.
problem is Part 2 was a lot different in that area. You had, now they just put the plate on it, and then they did the ammo can with the big heat sink on top. And they got rid of the hook mount, and the orange hose got rid of. There's a lot of things, depending on how accurate you want to be, to make one go back and forth. I get that question a lot, and I get a lot of questions. Can you do a Back to the Future car without taking the windows out or drilling into the car? It's like, why would you want to?
Yeah.
It's like, once you do a Back to the Future car, you never really want to go back anyway.
True.
So it used to bug me, of course, drilling into the fenders. My very first Back to the Future car, I didn't. I put little clips behind it and put it up so I wouldn't drill into the fenders because I was all concerned about it. But I just figured, I got into the point now, just drill into the stainless. Because if we want to later on, which I can't see us ever doing, all the 34 cars that I've done, if they want to all go back to a stock car, we can all go back to it. We tack weld them down, and I couldn't even tell you on the A car how many holes that Universal put extra holes throughout the whole car throughout the years. And I think Joe had the thing of going through and matching, okay, which exact holes were in the Part 1 car. I mean, and they fill them all up. We welded it, rebrushed it, and looks good as new. So everything's fixable. But I've never known anybody that has a Back to the Future car out of the few hundreds that are out there now that has ever wanted to go back. So I'm not worried about that right now.
Yeah.
Too much fun to have one.
How about a Back to the Future Part 3 car? Been approached?
I have.
Okay.
I've been approached. I've given the quote, and we'll see what happens. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
how difficult is it to put a lift kit on that?
We actually have to chop the frame and actually do basically a Volkswagen rear end and front end. And it's all tubular in the front. A Back to 3 Part 3 car, if you really look at the details, everything is different. I mean, just almost every part on the car except for the vents is different. The hockey pucks, the hoses that are going on there. If you look at the overhead where the switch panel is, it's way down because they got to put a roll cage. There was a full roll cage in the Part 3 car.
How did they lift it? Like how?
It was a whole different Volkswagen suspension. They welded in a suspension plus built it like a dune buggy. That's what they really did.
Because it was lifted in the front, right?
Yeah, it was all lifted in the front so they could do all those desert scenes.
Yeah.
A stock DeLorean would never made it across the desert like that. But they did a phenomenal job on it. As most of you know, the gentlemen at the Shays have it now. They own the car. It got restored by a guy named Desi years ago.
So it was a dune buggy they made it into?
It was basically a dune buggy. Yeah. And if you open up the front trunk, there's a round tube type fuel tank like a dune buggy would have, aluminum spun aluminum tank, and wow, it was all essentially. There's nothing DeLorean in it, you know, besides
The body
shell.
and
the
the
shell stuff.
suspension and the
it?
frame are all different, right?
Yeah,
Well, when they were doing the movie, was it towed or did they actually
they drove.
really?
Yeah, they drove under his own power. Yeah.
VW motor in there too, I think,
Yeah,
right? In the
yeah,
back,
VW
yeah.
motor.
Yeah.
So they got up a boogie pretty good.
Hey,
probably,
you know.
So here's a really cool one, some DMC embroidery going on the seats and two-tone seats. It's actually pretty nice. And he's got the steering wheel as well. So check out these cools. Look at the DMC shoes. You got sort of an error going on that.
No.
DWC.
They weren't given to me for free. I'm not buying those things.
This is Cameron's office. Surfboards and DeLoreans, basically. Some KISS stuff. Cameron, how much for the unopened Nike DeLoreans here in the box?
Which one?
This one right here with the box.
The press box?
Yeah, this box right here. Not for sale? Oh, man, that answers that. It's pretty awesome. That's the only thing I'm missing. I got a couple pairs of the shoes, but no box.
No actual regular box? That was the press box.
This is the press box. This is the one I'm
regular
missing. So we just found some gold DeLorean wheels here. Pretty cool. Gold finish for the gold-plated DeLorean. You can make your own too. You just got to wrap it. It's a lot easier to do nowadays.
Whoa.
All right, guys. So Skip here has a replica of Biff's cane from Back to the Future, and it feels really good. Where'd you get this, Skip?
I bought it in Vegas from a guy.
Okay.
And it claims that it was
Custom made?
It was claimed it was molded in the same mold as the screen used deal.
Oh,
he claimed it was
nice.
exactly like it. It was not
Great.
screen used, but it was the same molding that they did.
That's so cool. Look at that thing. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
it's solid brass. Cause
Oh,
it's
no,
very,
the weight is
very heavy.
Yeah, it feels really good, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. Biff's cane, there you go, guys.
Yeah, we do as we get them. We own about 4 cars right now. We'll put it on itself. This was the actual plant in Belfast, Ireland being made. And this picture sat in the main warehouse down in Irvine.
And you got the sign over here from that as well, right?
Yeah,
QA
this
center.
one here, the quality assurance sign. There's only 2 of those in the whole world. One in each quality assurance center, one was back east, and one was here in California. I was actually blessed enough. I lived right down the street from the quality assurance center, and I remember going over there one night and just looking over the fence at all the DeLoreans that were out there. Just fall you love with them back then. It was fun.
All right, so we are just about to wrap things up here as the cars are taking off going to Madrid. That sounds awesome. So stage 1. So this guy, he brought his Tomy Back to the Future 1/10 scale DeLorean. How you like it?
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
absolutely love it. Yeah, I haven't made it spit smoke in a while, but I do.
Do it.
I don't even actually know if
Oh,
it has
okay.
any
Does he have
juice
any?
in it,
Do you have
right?
any juice in there?
I don't think so. I mean, it's been so long. If I did, it's probably evaporated because I don't keep that
Yeah,
much juice.
See what happens. You'd be surprised.
We'll see. I literally haven't done it.
I don't think it uses very much in order to create the smog effect.
I saw a tiny
bit.
I think that's all we're gonna get though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I bring mine to events and stuff as well.
Yeah, anytime we do the mall, like I'll have this at the mall on Saturday when we do the big meetup and everything.
Cool.
And I've been considering like actually doing a RC build, like a maybe not 10th scale, but like an RC
Okay,
build.
okay.
Because I do all kinds of 3D printing.
Yeah, cool, man, cool.
And so yeah, I love this thing though. I'm so happy that I was one of the backers on this project.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here. Awesome, man. All right, everybody, we're gonna wrap things up over here at DMC California. Thanks for watching. And special thanks to Danny Botkin for opening up his doors to these Back to the Future fans over here, celebrating 40 years of that iconic movie. Thanks for watching.